a jack-o'-lantern, but we're not going to use a real pumpkin. We're going to use one made out of foam. Is that even possible? I really don't know. I mean, this is a craft pumpkin, which I kind of wonder, like, what kind of craft would you do with a craft pumpkin? I mean, I'm not quite sure. I would have to look that up. But I mean, pumpkins are usually used for carving, so I mean, that's a craft, right? Um, but yeah, we're gonna see how this turns out. If it turns out terrible, then at least we know. But I really wanted to do a video on carving a jack o' lantern, but we are overrun by squirrels right now. Squirrels are like all over the place, and they are like chomping on pumpkins like crazy. At least here where I am. So we can't have a pumpkin just out. But if you do know of a way to prevent squirrels from eating your pumpkins, please let me know because I seriously want to know how in the world you stop those because I see people with pumpkins all in their yard. I don't know if they're real. I don't know if they're fake, but they're out there, and it's like the squirrels are not eating those. So I'm like, there's something that you're using to prevent them from, eating your pumpkins. I really don't know, but yeah, we're going to carve a pumpkin now. I'm not quite sure I'm not quite sure how the inside of this pumpkin is formed because it seems hollow. It's very light, so I think it's empty inside. So but I mean, it feels kind of thick. It's definitely hard. So I am kind of curious on exactly how this is going to turn out. But before we get into that, I do want to introduce that Shiver and Fears does still have Shiver and Fear buttons to sell, and we also have a whole bunch of audiobooks. We are giving them away as birthday gifts for right now, but if you are wanting one, comment below and we'll set you up. Which reminds me, I probably need to check the other live actions to see if there's any comments on that. Uh, but anyway, so in fact, I don't even know if people's comments are even popping up. I really hope they are. I don't see them. So if you're talking right now, then I hope that I can see your comment because I don't see them right now. Anyway, so yeah, we still have audio. We still have audiobooks and what's the other thing that I was talking about? We do still have some stickers too. But anyway, we got some brand new stickers coming in, and so hopefully you'll be able to purchase them as well. But for right now, we're just going to talk about the audiobooks and the buttons. So let's get to it. All right. So I'm going to use this pocket knife to cut open this foam pumpkin. All right. I don't know if there's a certain specific tool that you can use. I mean, I know we have those little knives, but I'm not spending some money on those little knives. But so I'm gonna try to see. So we're just going to cut open the pumpkin, and I'm going to start here where this tag is because I want to be sure to get rid of the tag. Make sure it's out the way. There we go. All right. So we're just going to cut around top. And it's really as hard. It's really as hard as an original pumpkin. I gotta say. So we're going to cut. Yeah, like I said, it feels hollow. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, how thick is the inside side of it? Because I'm kind of wondering, is that going to affect um, the look of the inside of the pumpkin? Now, I will say this though: a lot of people are saying to cut from the bottom of the pumpkin. Like I'm constantly hearing that in like how-to videos and stuff, and I think it's a great idea like cut it from the bottom. I mean, I feel like it's a very easier way to get to the candle inside and everything. But I really want to know, like, how do you think you should carve a pumpkin from the top or the bottom? So go ahead and, in fact, let's do a poll. I'm gonna put up a poll real quick. Can I put up a poll? Do I know how to do that? Let me see. Let's see if I know how to do that. I don't think I know how to do that. Um, mm, no, I guess I don't know how to do that. Although we have this button right here. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just carving a pumpkin. So no, I don't know how to put up the polls. So we'll just keep going from that. I do want to know about the retouch button on. All right. So anyway, back to what we were doing before. Carving the top of the pumpkin. This is hard, and like I'm really nervous on cutting this because like I wanted to use like a simple tool. This looks like a very dangerous tool to be using. So hey kids, make sure that if you're doing this, that you're doing this with adult supervision. So life is going pretty good right now. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I do want to let you guys know that Shiver and Fear's new book series, Magical Times, does have a new book out, and ooh, yeah. So Shiver and Fears does have a new book out called a new book series, Magical Times, number 10, and we just got it propped on to Walmart. So, whenever you get the chance, go to Walmart and type in Magical Times by AJ Hard and check it out. See what you think about it. All right, so, apparently, yes, this thing is hollow on the inside. Not as thick as I was fearing of before. I thought it was gonna be like so thick that like you couldn't even put your hand in. But pretty, I mean, decent hollow. Smells like paint in there. Yeah, smells like paint. So all right. Which by the way, we do not have a candle or LED light or anything like that right now. So we'll probably be getting one sometime soon because this is Halloween week. So we'll definitely be doing that. All right. So now that we have that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a face. I am. I'm going to give it a face. All right. So but first, what I want to do is I want to kind of experiment on what the face can look like. So let me see if I can find some. Here I have a craft room, and I don't know where any paper is. Can you believe that? Here's a craft room. I have no idea where any paper is. Here we go. No book paper. It'll do. All right, and of course we're going to need. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's for big crafts. It's for small ones. Marker. All right, so before we work on the face, because you don't want to just get into that, I want to make the face. So I want to, I saw like an image of like that kind of reminded me of like Jack Skeleton eyes. So I'm thinking of like these kind of eyes. What do you think? So, and then I'm kind of confused on what kind of teeth we should make. I'm thinking, I don't know. I usually like fangs. I do. I like fangs. But then I feel like the toothy look is kind of modern. So I wonder if we had So if we had fangs, what do you think? Which one do you like better? Do you like the toothy grin, the common toothy grin, or do you like the fangs? I usually go for the toothy grin because I think it's funny, but these are my eyes. But hey man, I just saw something about question. I don't know. What's this button do? Oh, there's the starting polls. All right, so let's try this polls real quick. All right, so should we have fangs or I'll call them SpongeBob teeth. What kind of mouth? So, all right, so I'm going to post that. I'm going to post that. And while you guys do the voting, I'm going to, play around with some more books. So maybe if we did like, ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. But if we did that, so what if we did on top? Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. What if we did like something like this? All right. So, all right. So this is our kind of eyes that we have so far. All right. So we have these eyes with little pupils looking down. We have these pupils kind of looking up, and we have these pupils right here. Um, I'm kind of liking the no pupils look, definitely. So let's see some more eye choices in that. Definitely like, let's see. You usually have the triangle look. Hmm. And we also have, we did the circle look. What if we did what if we did gives it a Batman look. No, I'm not sure about that. Hmm. Anyway, so let's see here. Um, what if we gave it the worried look, huh? Hmm. What do you think? Should we go for the worried look? This is the worried look right here. It gives it a little worried look, or should we go with the mean looking? Um, you know, I think I'll go with the worried. You know what? I think I'll go with the worried look. All right. Um. So let's see here. Let's try some more. What if we did the round worried look? So that would be like. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. So, all right. So this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm going for right here. So I'm thinking, what if we do the worried look, the worried eyes, and gave it a big smile and two lumpy teeth. Not even the SquarePants look like. What do you think? I'm thinking that right there. What do you think? Hmm. I mean, like, if we don't like it, we can always go buy another one. I mean, this one's gonna be, one of my favorites. All right. So now that we have an idea for a look, in fact, I want to do things. I want to do things. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do things. So we're gonna give it a worried look. So we're going to. And then we're going to give it the traditional triangle nose. And then we're going to give it the whirly smile. Big whirly smile. But we're going to add some things. Like, hey, look, I'm trying to be scary, Hey, hey, don't you like me? Huh? Because just because we're shivering fears doesn't mean we always have to do scary stuff. All right. So now that we got our idea in, here comes the hard part: is trying to use this tool, carving. You know what? I wonder if, I mean, it might not be as colorful. I'm sure it's not. But where is it? I'm sure it won't be as colorful, but I'm sure it'll get somewhat of a job done. Man, where is it? Where is... Maybe it's over here. Why do I keep losing this tool? I have a little cutter. And every time I need it, I lose it. Every single time. Every single time I'm like, oh my gosh, I need it. Where in the world is it? It's like, never can be found. It's like it just disappears. I have to literally hunt for it in order to find it. Where in the world is it? It's not in this one. I'm here. Like, I lose it every single time. How in the world do you lose a tool every single time you need it? Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever lost a tool every single time that you like use it a lot? Because every time you're like, okay, I need that tool right now. Like, when was the last time you had it? Hold on. not in here. Okay, so I'm here. Oh, it wouldn't be better because this is a simple craft box. So yes, I have two craft boxes. So for those of you who are wondering why do I have two craft boxes, I have two craft boxes because one of them is like simple projects, like making shirts or coloring pictures and stuff like that. You know, simple kid crafts. And then there's this box right here that has stuff like paints and stencils, um, you know, big projects. And I'm not going to spend this whole entire video looking for this piece, but I will find it. And when I do, I will put a tracking device on it. Yep, I'm going to put a tracking device on it. Because I lose it every single time I need it. Like, every single time. In fact, I might even buy some more just so, like, I can have, like, one just all over the place. Whatever. But anyway, so back to work with this. And it's like I really don't want to use this because it's so thick. I'm afraid like if I try to really cut with it, it's gonna go off my I'm gonna like slice it or something, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that because this foam is really tight. I could be like one of those people who like not really carve, but like kind of digging. You know what I mean? No, I bet there's some kind of way to like carve this without it being so squeaky and whatever. Like I'm sure there's like a gel or I'm sure there's like a special gel or something. See, that's why I didn't want to do that. Look at that. Look at that right there. You can barely see it. I like gave him a like injury. Yeah, I don't want to do the whole poking in and out thing because that's just going to like make the it's just gonna make it more liney, if you know what I mean. And I'm also nervous about like there we go. know, one thing I kind of wish that live action one thing I kind of wish that live action videos features would have is like a part where they could like play music or something. You know, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube has like. I mean, I know you can like edit like music in videos and stuff, but I wonder if you can. I don't know if you can do that with live action videos, but I would like love for like music to be playing in the background right now. You know, of course, royal free. Nose. I gotta say, puncturing it in makes me a bit nervous because I'm afraid I'm gonna like punch a big old hole or something into it. Get that nose out. You know, get that stuff out the nose. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit hard because you know the hole in the middle is just so small. So I kind of have to do this thing where I have to. I really have to dig into this pumpkin's nose, if you know what I mean. There we go. You know what? What I might have to do is I might have to color these outlines because I'm kind of getting rid of that paint. I'm kind of getting rid of the paint job here. All right, so this is the hard part. I feel like this is the hardest part of the whole thing. So, because for one thing, I have to be careful. I want to get the teeth in there, and I gotta kind of be quick about it. Otherwise, this is gonna take forever. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do chunks. It's not going to be exactly like what I drew, but it's going to be okay if we exaggerate a little bit. It's got teeth. I'm looking at the teeth and I'm like, and it's like it's not dawning on me like that's what teeth are made for. They're made to like saw, like, you know, like, I'm sorry. It's been a long weekend for me. Trying to make sure I don't burst any teeth making this. I am making a mess. All right. Like it just didn't dawn on me. Like, hey, it has teeth. You know what teeth are for? To saw. Okay. See if we can get that. Good. We can poke that out. Awesomeness. All right. All right. We're almost done here. We're almost done here. Can you believe this? We're almost done here. All right. Just need to. There we go. All right. Wow, it looks more sad than I thought it was gonna be. Look at that. Looks sad. I didn't mean for it to look sad. Just well, maybe I should have gone with the angry look. All right, so there we go with that. All right, so now that we got our pumpkin settled, I think we got. Let's see if we can get our topic here settled. All right, now, now I don't have a light to say right now. I don't have a light, but we are going to use a flashlight. So let me go get a flashlight real quick. All right. And we are going to turn out the lights. So let's turn out our lights here. And we're going to turn out the full lights to get that Halloween effect. What do you think? Ooh, scary. He's coming to get you. Ooh. Yeah. And there we go. All right. So we got our little pumpkin here. We'll probably go to Walmart and get some like flickering lights. We'll probably go to the dollar store, make it a lot easier. But there we go. That's our jack o' lantern, and I mean, I think I'll be making more of these. I mean, this is kind of cool. Like, this is better than an original pumpkin. because I can actually keep this forever. So, in fact, I'm going to post it onto my other social media pages. This is kind of cool. So yeah. So if you like making jack o' lanterns and you want to keep one for like decoration or stuff, yeah, definitely go for a craft pumpkin. Um, one thing that I did do want to suggest is not using a pocket knife, but you know something that does cut through, something small. I mean, like my little cutter, wherever that darn thing is, which I will find you. Don't worry about that. You can hide all you want to, but I will find you. But anyway, but yeah. So yeah, I would definitely say you definitely should definitely go for the craft pumpkin. Craft pumpkins, less messy. I mean, it is still kind of messy. I mean, like I got all this dust, this foam dust everywhere. But I mean, it's not as messy as a real pumpkin. Um, Although, ironically, I would say go for a real tree this Christmas. That's ironic. I would say I would say go for a big jack lantern, but go for a real tree. You know, I know I'm contradicting myself, but not saying that I wouldn't want to do a real pumpkin, but I mean like I definitely like the thought of having this around a lot more and squirrels keeping away from it. You know, so I do like that idea, but I did want to make a white pumpkin. I did want to use a white pumpkin, and so that's why I am kind of disappointed that you know I had to use foam because I was like it's last minute, um, you know, but it's still good. It's still good. I like it. You know, the design didn't really come out the way I wanted to. I mean, it looks like it's crying. I mean, like I was trying to go for a, you know, like a, but I kind of gave it a wimpy, yeah, you know. So, but hey, I'm I'm just the crafty idea person here. I'm not really the artistic person. But yeah, as you see right here, this works perfectly fine, and so I'm just going to, you know, I'm just gonna leave it here. And hey, remember to like and subscribe for more videos, more crafting videos. And if there's a certain segment that I've done in the past that you like, let me know because I'm just trying to see what you guys like. But if you want to know more about Shiver and Fears, check out my website at shiverandfears.com. Alright, guys. See ya. It's going, going. Happy Halloween!